Okay, cool.
Nice.
Well, you know who's not under a lot of stress right now?
You?
Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, because they copped a $50 million bag.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
God.
So let's talk
I
about
don't-
that first.
All right, who wants to start it? Because I don't. I got nothing. Like Silent Bob, I got nothing.
Bravo, what happened? What was the fight? Explain to us the fight.
Okay, so Logan Paul faced Floyd Money Mayweather. I was really when the announcement came from both of them, they were fighting each other. I was so hyped. I was absolutely like, I don't know. I was just so hyped that a YouTuber was gonna fight like one of the greatest, if not the greatest boxer of all time. And the day came where it was, I believe, Sunday. Yeah, this past Sunday, and I wanted to buy it so bad. It was $50, I believe, $49.99. But I was like, I don't know. I just feel like it's not gonna be as good for some reason. At that, like the last hour before it started at 8, so at like 7, I wanted to buy it, and I was like, I don't know. And good thing I didn't buy that shit because that shit was fucking terrible. I tried watching it illegally. Please don't arrest me. It did not work, so I waited.
You can't admit to crimes on the podcast.
Who's gonna report?
Who's gonna report it? No, I tried to watch it illegally, but it didn't work, so I failed. So I waited till the next day and the day after to watch the highlights, and people were gonna stream like the whole fight anyways after on the YouTube channel. So I watched it. Apparently it was only an exhibition, so there were no judges and there was gonna be no winner declared. Logan Paul surprisingly survived the whole 8 rounds, 3-minute rounds.
That shit was rigged. What do you mean surprisingly?
Oh my god.
That shit was rigged.
Boy. I'm
Wait, you
talking,
think
boy.
so?
That shit was rigged.
I'm talking. Okay.
I'll hold my thoughts.
Hold your conversation, you bot. Anyways, he lasted the whole round. He was actually giving Floyd Mayweather some smoke, some work. But then again, you have to realize that Floyd Mayweather is not 21. Like he said, I'm not 21, I'm not 22, I'm not a young buck anymore. He's like, what, 40 something, 50, I think, almost to his 50s, I think. And Logan Paul is a 24, 25, tall ass dude.
Mayweather. He's Money Mayweather.
What? Okay, so you're telling me Oscar De La Hoya, who was one of, oh no, you're telling me Julio, no, never mind. Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya, that's around Floyd Mayweather's age, right? One of Mexico's, not one of Mexico's top performers or boxers, but a pretty good one. You mean to tell me he's still gonna fight the way he did when he was 20, like my age, 21, 22? Come on, bro.
What's De La Hoya's fucking? What is it? Oh, he has 6 losses. I'm sorry. What's Mayweather's record? Like perfect?
Well, he was still nice though.
He's just different though. You know this. That's like
he is different. I know he's different, but he's not. His body's not gonna
bum ass motherfuckers in the NBA.
But Braun's king. Braun is king.
Is arguably the king of his sport.
Oh my god!
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, let me facilitate this. So now, okay, I was a little confused when they say there was no judges. It was exhibition. Exhibition.
That is okay.
Fuck you. I don't care. You know what I mean. So they went 8 rounds. Was there a winner declared? Because I was under the impression that Floyd was declared the winner.
There's no winner.
No,
I think
there was no winner declared. They just ended the fight and went straight to like the post fight. But they said technically, they did show like the stats, like punches thrown, landed. Mayweather won in every single category.
Right. So if there would have been points, because that's how
there would have been point.
Because that's how Mayweather usually wins.
If we were keeping score, Mayweather would have won, but we didn't keep score. But we also kept score, but we didn't keep score.
So no one was okay. So like
no one was declared the winner, but
so this outcome
technically,
I just feel like this outcome really isn't that surprising then.
Rigged.
But no, I don't think so. I think the outcome, because I was like looking at it the next day, I was like, oh,
Mordecai and Rigsby.
It was kind of like this triumphant thing for Logan, because it was like, oh, he went the distance, he did the Rocky, he made all 8 rounds, and Floyd Mayweather didn't knock him out.
Did you say he did the Rocky?
Yes, he went the distance. What he did? What makes you think it's rigged?
Yeah,
because it just absolutely was. They both got paid $50 million to do this. Dan,
I mean, yeah, I don't want to take
million
that. Yeah,
Mayweather got
dollars.
no. Mayweather had made already made $100 million, apparently $100 million from there. So Logan only made like I think 50. Yes,
I heard. Did you say 100?
That's what I read. That's what I heard too. But think about, like he said, whenever there's a chance for me to legally rob a bank or rob someone, I will, because I have nothing to lose. I know I'm going to win, and I'm getting this money. So everyone knew he won, regardless if there was a winner declared or not. You know what I'm saying?
I did really like that. I did really like that speech that Mayweather had at the end. He had the press junket he was doing where he basically said, he's like, yeah, I may not be, because the idea was that he was kind of, did it tarnish his legacy that this kid who barely boxed, that he did. That's the thing. It's like, it's not like Logan won. He just went the distance with him. And he's basically saying like, look,
exactly.
Maybe if it tarnishes my legacy a little bit, but he was like, you want to see what my bank account looks like though? That's flourishing. I mean, and I kind of like that defense. I kind of that I'm like, yeah,
that's a good defense.
100% right. Fuck yeah. I get into the ring with a YouTuber for how much? For that, how much generational wealth? Yeah, I'm gonna do that, rigged or not. And when you look at it, actually, Logan Paul might not be an experienced boxer, but like the kid or not, he's a very good athlete, and he did seem to put in the time and the training, and he was like 20 pounds heavier than Mayweather. He's so much bigger. Weight class is a huge factor. He's much bigger than Mayweather.
Bigger, probably potentially much stronger.
And then
wingspan is just crazy.
And as far as
I want to rewind real quick.
Okay, but like
I was gonna make a joke.
Oh, sorry.
You know how much money they fought for again?
How much?
$50
Oh my god.
$50 million.
All I'm saying is, when I really looked into it afterwards, and it was like, yeah, Logan Paul, he was 20 pounds heavier than Mayweather. He's in his 20s. And when you take into account, I think this would be different if you had a much more like a boxer who was much more like intimidating and was known for knocking people out. Floyd Mayweather, if I remember correctly, isn't he known for like never knocking anyone out? He literally just wins by points all the time. He just dodges shit and he just wins by points. Isn't that his game?
Yeah. He just dodges and counter punches. Like his defense, that's his game. Protect with your shoulder and just counter punch. And he hits them. He hits them every time.
Yeah, so I mean, if that's the way he's playing the sport, and then and obviously, Logan, he was landing no punches. So if you're going by points, yes, Floyd Mayweather was obviously the clear winner. So then when you put all that into consideration, I'm like, this outcome doesn't really seem that far-fetched at all. And in fact, it seems like a pretty fucking like a pretty predictable outcome. I don't know.
Daniel.
Yes, sir.
Daniel-san. To answer your question, Floyd's record is 50 wins and 0 losses. 27 wins by knockout, 23 by decision.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
he said, okay.
Was it?
He has one by knockout, but those were in his younger years. He was 20, 21, 22, knocking people out. Obviously, you have more power. I think as he got older, he knew, I'm not as fast. I won't be as fast. I won't be as maybe quick, but I definitely got the skill, the defense. Like I'm better now than I was when I'm younger. He learned so much. So his tactic, his game plan's defense, and it works. It really works. I hate to admit it because I wanted him to lose during his career, but no one could take him down.
Yeah, I mean, what was up with the whole the picture of them hugging? It was like, is that why people are saying it was fixed? Is anyone saying that it was fixed? Because like Floyd Mayweather was like holding him up, like that was the hugging meme.
My brother was telling me that there's like a moment where Floyd lands like 2 good hits on Logan Paul, and it looks like Logan Paul loses consciousness for like a second or something. And people were saying that like you can tell that like Floyd like kind of like grabs him so he doesn't like fall over, and people are saying like, oh, like that was so they could like basically they were like, oh, he didn't mean to knock him out because
it was giving it away.
Yeah, just go. Well, not giving it away, just kind of like I don't know, maybe Floyd hit him too hard or something. I don't know.
Well, that's basically, what I mean. Like they gave it away by accident.
Yeah. So they would go the distance and just be like, hey, we're just gonna do all 8 rounds. Y'all 2 get paid. We get our ratings. We all just get richer.
Yeah. And you know what? If that is the case, I respect them both even more for it. Because I don't know.
Century.
Yeah, I mean, people are dumb enough to pay. Like, I wasn't gonna pay. How much did it cost to watch that fucking fight?
Oh, I don't know. How much was it?
$49.99, I believe.
$49.99. No wonder they're making that much money.
And it was only, and the undercards weren't that's great either. They weren't.
Yeah, who cares about
I really
them?
wasn't. I was more. Yeah.
Not to be mean, but
a lot of box. No. Some undercards and some fights are. I'm looking forward to them too. But this one, I was like, hell, I'm just looking forward to that fight, to the main event.
Yeah, I don't know. Did this change either of you guys' opinions of Logan Paul or Floyd Mayweather at all?
Don't care. Rigged, Daniel.
Yeah,
I'm gonna scream it to the end of time.
I'm kind of, if this is like the way that the Paul brothers are gonna kind of like transition, I'm kind of down for it.
I guess.
Like, I don't like their content. I don't like their YouTube. I don't really like their vlogs at all. And if they're just now just going to be like playing the whole boxing game, I mean, that's fine. If they stick to that and they just keep doing boxing, I think it's going to die down. But who knows? I'm interested to see where their fucking roller coaster goes next. I don't know. But
rigged.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna like it. It is cool that like these 2 dudes, who started like on YouTube and Vine or whatever. Like he was able to box like the biggest fucking boxer of the past like 20 years. Like it's impressive. It really is. I'm not a fan of him, but I mean it's still impressive. Did you see he had like a Charizard like on his necklace?
Yeah, it was like what, like $50,000 worth of it.
Yeah, instead of like a fucking like
it was $1 million.
That's pretty funny.
$1 million.
That's pretty funny. That's like, instead of like having like a gold ass chain with like mad diamonds, like this Charizard that's like the same value. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty gangster. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. It's like, I kind of see the Paul brothers now. It's like, of course, like when they were at their peak, like annoying, I was just like, yeah, these guys kind of suck. When they were just all about, I think what it was when they were just all about like buy our merch. It was like just so it was at least in the boxing case, if it's a scam, at least they're pretending to like not rip people off. Like at least they're trying to provide some sort of value. I mean, or just entertainment.
Trying to be honest about ripping you off.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like I feel the same way about them is the same way I feel about like the Kardashians. It's like, yeah, they suck and they don't really, maybe like in the case of the Kardashians, they really don't have necessarily a talent, but their talent is that they know how to dupe people and how to manipulate society. And it's like, to me, they kind of hold up a mirror to all of us. It's like, yeah, you look at us, like we are ridiculous people, but the world gives us money.
Oh God, I hate that every episode Dan just brings up we live in a society. Every episode you somehow bring it up.
I mean, that's I don't know, man. That's what
that's
it
your
is.
Thing. That's your thing, Dan.
Shut the fuck up. That is not my thing. Don't start branding me that. Don't start. I will not have this. Moving on.